Well, we still don't know the winners of a few high-profile primary elections in Maine. Those include the Democratic and Republican races for governor.
Yeah, election officials are hard at work counting all the votes. Our Alex Haskell has the latest.
It's day 2 of tabulations, and election staff have gone through most of Maine's counties, but say significant work remains.
Everything has been smooth sailing so far.
Deputy Secretary of State Julie Flynn admits ranked choice tabulations aren't the most thrilling part of the election process, but says a lack of drama is exactly what officials like her want.
Boring is good. Boring means there's nothing happening. Everything's going just right.
Workers spent Monday building on the progress made Friday, working on processing results from all 16 of Maine's counties, some counties taking longer than others.
Washington County is going to take a lot longer. There's a lot more to scan there.
Chief Deputy Secretary of State Kate McBrien says the team has found its rhythm and hopes to have final results within the next day or two.
So this is our first full day to scan paper ballots for hand count towns, to upload memory sticks from tabulator machines, and compile all of that data together from across the entire state so that we can actually run the tabulation for ranked choice.
While election staff focus on going through thousands of votes, members of the public, like Pat Davis, are keeping a close eye on the process.
Pretty cut and dry. Everyone's doing their job. I came in here to watch the equipment mainly.
Davis says he leads the Maine chapter of the Election Integrity Network, a national organization.
I'm here to kind of see where things fall apart, if they do. I don't expect them to.
As observers watch Maine's unique ranked choice system in action, election staff continue moving toward final results. Flynn says officials are still deciding the best way to present the results once the tabulations are complete.
We'll do one race at a time, but we're looking at whether we could present each round separately, even though the results kind of all come instantaneously.
Staff with the Secretary of State's office say results could come as soon as Tuesday, but most likely Wednesday. In Augusta, Alex Haskell, News Center, Maine.
And the tabulation will be picking back up again at 9 o'clock this morning.
While the Republican and Democratic nominees for governor are still being decided by ranked choice, independent candidate Rick Bennett already has a spot on the ballot for November. Bennett held an opening event at his campaign headquarters last night in Auburn and spoke about his commitment to affordability, saying that a person working full-time should be able to support a family, also emphasizing his position as an independent candidate and why he thinks that would be a real advantage if and when he gets to Augusta.
Politics in Augusta has taken on the dysfunction and hyperpartisanship of Washington, D.C., and it's time that we restore the long-standing tradition of politics as practiced for decades in this state, where disagreements may be strong and elbows may be sharp, but we treat each other as neighbors with kindness and civility and humanity.
Bennett will be holding an event in Portland tomorrow as part of his Let's Get to Work tour. He'll also be walking in the Portland Pride Parade. That is happening on Saturday.
The Portland City Council has rejected a policy that would have asked some tax-exempt nonprofits to make voluntary payments to the city.
Yeah, this comes months after deliberating the so-called pilot policy, which stands for payment in lieu of tax. Our Katie Delaney joining us this morning with the details of that latest vote. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Lee and Sharon. After hearing from several nonprofits opposing this policy, city councilors voted it down 7-2 at a meeting last night. This policy was designed to address the city's tax burden. Portland has $4 billion of tax-exempt property. This voluntary program would have asked nonprofits to make payments to the city based on projected tax rates. It would only apply to nonprofits with property valued over $10 million. Some of the nonprofits who spoke out against the policy said they would feel pressured to pay the city while already facing financial constraints. Though some city councilors said they appreciated the intent of the policy, they struck it down.
I've not been totally convinced that it would achieve its goals in terms of what it might do for the tax base. And clearly we heard from a lot of nonprofits who found this really objectionable.
It's like we're trying to cannibalize the very people that are there trying to help us out. I've been confused by that.
In our next half hour, we'll take a closer look at why many nonprofits urged the council to reject the policy. I'm Katie Delaney, News Center Maine.